Hello, this is Caleb Barney with Russell Real Estate, and today I wanted to go over a question that I get from a lot of home sellers, and that is, how long do you think it will take for my house to sell? And really, there's just a few factors that we need to consider when listing a house for sale. So the three property factors are going to be price, location, and updates. So basically, if you price anything low enough, it's going to sell, but are you leaving money on the table? If you price it too high, then you're looking for maybe a needle in a haystack buyer, a 1 in a million buyer, and it might not sell within that timeline. So the price is going to be one key factor, and when we're looking at price, we're looking at a variety of things, including your updates and your location as well. So that leads to the next two. For location, obviously it is what it is. You can't move your house or pick it up and move it economically, I should say. So essentially, are you in an area that's low crime, that has good schools, that's highly desirable? Maybe it's close to highway access, close to shops or restaurants or anything like that, hospitals. It just depends on where you're at, and then kind of how you're pricing it accordingly too, because the same house in Medina, Ohio, if you picked that up and put it in New York or California or Florida, would be priced way differently. So it really just depends on the location and the price for your area. And then lastly, the third property specific item is going to be your updates. So things like curb appeal, what types of updates have you done? Kitchen remodel, bathroom remodels, those typically get the highest or will sell your home the quickest. It's not necessarily always going to be the best return on your investment, just because you might spend $50,000 for a kitchen remodel, but maybe you're going to get 35 to 40,000 of that in return. So ideally, you would have remodeled the kitchen within a couple of years, so you got to enjoy it a little bit, and hopefully you were able to do it economically too, to the point where it still helps the house sell quickly, but you're not spending a ton of extra money to do so. Other things like curb appeal, siding, windows, the front door, your landscaping. I already mentioned the kitchen and bathroom remodels. Some cheap things, or less expensive things I should say, would be lighting, painting, and flooring. So those are usually a little more economical than paying for a full kitchen remodel. So it just depends on where you're at financially and what you can afford to do, and also your timeline is how quickly you need to sell. So those are the three main items that we do have some control over, not location, but price and updates we do. The other one that I would say is a major factor is just going to be supply and demand. So that's what else is actively for sale in your market. So that's the supply, because that's your competition. And then demand as well. Where are interest rates right now? What's inflation at? What is going on in the economy? Because that might determine the overall demand for who is able to actually afford that house. So there's a variety of factors. Long story short, I can't tell you how quickly it's going to take for your home to sell, but I can tell you, once I actually look at your property, run comparables, and basically tell you, what the market is doing at that given time, I should be able to give you a range of both what I recommend for the pricing and then how quickly I expect the home to sell for. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day.